All right, guys, welcome back. I'm out here with Cora. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. So, what do you up to? Actually, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay. Yeah. And so, what are you up to today?
I'm actually I'm out here looking for a friend of mine because he took another friend of mine's money and he was supposed to go out and get him something and he hasn't come back yet. So I'm just going out to see what he's doing. It's like $350 and it's a lot. So that's my other friend is freaking out.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go get him, at least you know what a half is? Do you know what a half boat is? That's what he's supposed to be doing, and it's not. Now I can't find him, so, which, it is what it is. I guess I'll find him when I find him.
That sucks. I remember that feeling.
Oh yeah, and that's why I feel bad about it because I was the one who suggested to let him go instead of me going because I was kind of tired last night, and we have a room right now, so I just kind of wanted to like chill for a little bit, but that was a really bad idea.
Yeah. Can I get you to rotate just a little bit?
I'm
just
sorry.
a tad, because this.
Yeah, no, you're good.
The sun. Yeah,
Okay,
you're straight
you're
right
good.
there. No worries, no worries. And so, did you grow up here in Tucson?
I was born in Tucson, but I was raised in Salmon Well.
Okay.
I don't know if you know where Salmon Well is at. It's right outside of Tucson. I was raised in Salmon Well. Then I moved to Oracle after I met my husband, and I lived in Oracle for a while. I actually still live in Oracle, but I come out here because you have to come out here to pick up and to get whatever you're going to get, and then I normally get a couple boats, and then I go back home and I sell them for a lot more where I live at, because outside of Tucson it's harder for people to get. So normally I'm home by now, but Chime, I got my money and I put it into Chime, but I lost my card, and any little thing that you do, Chime will lock it up. It doesn't matter what you do. So I've been stuck out here for like 4 days now trying to get my money out of Chime.
Oh.
It's been bad. I'm like, oh my god.
Man, that's frustrating.
Yeah, but if I don't get it, if I don't get it out by this morning, I'm gonna go back home and figure out what I got to do.
Sure. Man. So how was life growing up for you?
It was great. I had great parents. I had and I'm an only child, so I got whatever I wanted.
Me too.
So my mom was great, my dad was great. They fought a lot and everything, but I had a great childhood. My parents, but see, I kind of was like the black sheep of the family too, because if you saw the family that I come from, you would never think that I would turn out the way that I turned out, because I'm like the black sheep. I'm the only one in my family that does what I do. They do not understand at all. So, which makes things really hard for me. My dad understood a little bit, but it's kind of like they just don't really want anything to do with it.
Yeah. So
it's hard.
Yeah. So as far as like maintaining this lifestyle, how do you get by? How do you survive?
I get a Social Security check, but when I didn't, before I got a Social Security check, I had a lot of guy friends. I had, I'm just do different things, sometimes you do things that you don't like, and sometimes, you just, yeah. But before I got my Social Security, I had a lot of guy friends, what all the girls do. So it is what it is. I think I don't do that now because, back when I was doing that, I wasn't comfortable with it. Some of the girls are comfortable with how they are or what they do. I was never comfortable with it at all.
Like getting in cars? Getting in cars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was never comfortable with it. Yeah, it just like, it still bothers me. So, now that I get my check, I quit. I don't do any of that anymore. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Because it gets kind of scary sometimes. You don't know who you're getting in the car with, and I got into a car one time that I knew as soon as I got in, I was immediately that I had made a mistake, and I got out at a stoplight, but you just don't want to catch anything like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So as far as that situation, like, what was he acting weird or?
Yeah, you can just tell. You can. Some guys look at you like you can tell the ones that look at you like you're a piece of meat. Like they'll look at you like you're a pork chop. It's like, I'm seriously, they do. They all have that same weird ass look. You're like, okay, I'm not comfortable with you.
That's
you're like, I'm gonna get out right here.
I've interviewed many girls that are out here in that line of work, and never heard it described that way.
It's true. It's true.
One time I was working at a hotel. There's a lot of gay people that work in hotels. I'm not gay, but I went with a few friends just to hang out. I felt like the pork chop there.
Yeah.
I felt I
you
know.
You can just tell, dude. Yeah, you can tell. It's just like see, but it's different. It's like sometimes some of them they cannot help it. They just can't. They cannot help it. It's crazy. I mean, some of them are real. Like some of them are real nice. They're real gentleman-like. They want to go. Are you hungry? Are you this? Are you that? Do you want anything to eat? It always, I like the ones they've always asked me if I want something to eat, if I'm hungry, if I'm thirsty, what I need. Are you cool? Let's make sure you're cool first. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah,
it's really respectful. Then you get the ones that are just like that are mean. It's like I get out of the car with that. I don't put up with that.
Yeah. What's the scariest situation that you've experienced out here?
Actually, that was not yesterday, but the day before. A friend of mine got arrested, and I don't even have a driver's license, and the cops were like, Are you going to take the truck? And I didn't even know how to answer that question. I was like, is that a trick question? I said, I don't have a driver's license. And normally they don't let you do that. They'll impound the car, or I was kind of asking if they would let me call somebody to come get his truck. And it was a very nice truck. It was a Dodge Power Wagon. And, but they ended up letting me take it. And I knew from the beginning I did not really want responsibility of that vehicle. And it ended up being all bad because I ended up with some people in the truck that they ended up taking the truck from me. And it was not, I've never had anything like that happen to me before. It scared me really bad, but I didn't have a choice but to let them have it. So, and now I'm out here with my friend. My friend lived in his truck. So when he got out of jail, I didn't know what to tell him. It was just kind of like, I just had to tell him how sorry I was, and I don't think that, he's forgiven me, but it was really hard for me to tell him that, and he doesn't want me to report it stolen because he's backed up done 3 payments, backed up 3 months on payments. So if he reports it, they're just going to take it anyways. So, it's like, but it's better off he thinks that, maybe, because we do know a lot of people around here, and the truck will be seen eventually. If it is here, it will be found. So, hopefully it comes back around, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I felt so bad.
So if you don't find your friend today, like what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go. It just sucks that I got left with the job of having to go tell this other guy that I don't know where he's at. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go take it from there.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I have his dogs and stuff with me, so I'm hoping he's coming back. I'm sure he is.
Yeah. Hopefully you find him.
Oh yeah, I'll find him. Find him eventually, but.
You have contact with family at all? Do they
know
what's going on out here?
Yeah, well, here in the last, I'm the type of person, sometimes I just disappear. I don't know why I do that, but I just disappear. I go do my own thing. I have not talked to them in a couple weeks now, and I probably should. I'm getting ready to go home. I've always stayed in contact with family. Well, not my family. My husband's family. His mother and his dad they've always been really good about, they don't judge me too much, and they don't judge him too much. They're like, and you don't meet, people like that. They're like, his mom has always stood by me. Like, she's got my kids, and she's like, she's never not told me to come home. You know, she's always wondering, always asking me, are you okay? Where are you? Or when are you coming home? Things like that. And not a lot of people have that. You know, like she's treated me more like a mom than my mom did. So, you know, I mean, I need to go home and you know, let her know everything's okay. But
yeah. As far as I went to rehab, got out in 2019, and that's when I started hearing about the blues, the beans.
Yeah.
I've never done them. It's a whole different beast out here.
Yeah.
Than when I was on black
know.
for years.
Me too.
And it's just a whole different world.
Oh God, I know it is. I remember back in the day when I was doing black about like 14, 15 years ago, because I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first started figuring out that I could panhandle, you know, and people back then were extremely nice to me. You know, like, I mean, all of the women especially, were, do you need anything? Are you okay? Here, do you need, just handing me $20 bills and this and that. Dude, I could panhandle, go out there and panhandle for a couple hours, come back with like $200 or $300.
Yeah.
But now it's like, but it wasn't as widely done back then, you know? So now it's like, you see, this is everywhere. Panhandling is like a job to some people. It's crazy. I mean, I don't even do it anymore because it's like you get treated very badly too. Yeah. You know, no, and it's kind of like, you know, I mean, it's just, this is totally different than the heroin days.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I didn't even want to, I kind of liked heroin. I didn't even really want to get on the blues, but it got to the point where it got flooded so much out here that you couldn't even find black anymore.
Exactly.
It's starting to come back around now, though, because I don't know if you know, but like something is going on right now where the pills are stopping. They're stopping coming through Mexico. We've been having a really, really fucking hard time finding anything good. The pills are bad, or they're sprayed with Narcan. And
I think 2 or 3 people told me that.
Yeah, it's bad, man, and they're going up in price. Anything good is really expensive, or and it's, dude, I couldn't find pills for, I think it was a couple days here recently. Anything good. It was all, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I never thought this would happen. As much as it was just flooded, it is stopping. Like, it's crazy. And just like that, it's weird. I never thought this would happen. Heroin's making a comeback now, though. You're starting to pick up black again because they can't get good pills.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's starting to detox.
Do you think there's stuff in that, in the black? I'm sure it might be like cut down a little bit, but
the black is the same as it was when I was doing it back then, and I know that the pills are bad now, and that we're not getting what we were before, because before I just did a shot of black last night for the first time in a long time, and I got high. I got extremely high, like and before, if you were doing the pills were so strong that doing a shot of black would just give me a headache. It would literally give me a headache. Whoa. Yeah, because it wouldn't even get me high, because that's how strong these pills are. Last night, I got high. It's because they're detoxing us, and they're going to start flooding it with black again. So I'm guessing, I don't know what other explanation, you know.
It makes sense. This girl I interviewed yesterday, she said the same thing.
Yeah, see, it's all bad, man. All bad. It's all bad. It's, I don't know why they're doing that. It's crazy. I don't know if there's got to be some kind of ingredient or something that they can't get anymore. Yeah, or something. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you seem like a real nice, smart person. What did you think when I pulled up on you?
Oh God, just like you know, I mean, not to be rude or anything, but like it just, you get that a lot. I mean, sometimes I try not to be rude to the guys. Sometimes I'm like, you know, because I don't, like I said, I don't do that anymore. Sometimes I'm a bitch to them, and I feel like I try not to be.
A lot of people think I'm military or a cop.
Yeah, you do.
No, cops don't do this.
No,
you know I mean, if they wanted you, they'll get you. Like,
cops
don't do this. Like,
I thought you may have been looking for someone.
Oh, okay.
You know, like a family member or something like that, because there are people out here that come looking, you know what I mean? Have you seen my sister, or have you seen my brother or my son, or, you know? I thought maybe you were looking for somebody and I was going to try to help you. You know? I know that person, or, you know.
Oh, man, I wish I could talk to you all day. So we'll finish off with like 2 more small questions. Is there any message you have, like in general, or a message about this life that will help someone out, like another girl?
Just don't even try it. Just don't even try it. If somebody offers you anything like that, any opiates at all, just don't even, or especially opiates or anything, just don't even try it. It's your best bet.
Yeah.
Because, just don't even bother. Don't even try it.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's up, Doc? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you my card. Yeah, that's a good message.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's what I do, Doc. Yeah, I used to be out here myself, so I started my channel telling stories about like my experience with addiction and black on for 13 years. Now I just get like other people's stories. So check me out, man.
Yeah, sometimes not even the addiction and the drug, dog.
Yeah.
Sometimes the environment.
The lifestyle.
Oh, the lifestyle. That's true too.
I no longer fight addiction with the drug, dog. Or substance.
Yeah. Can I talk to you after we're done?
Now it's the environment.
Here,
Yeah, we're just wrapping up.
Here.
So if
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you're good,
Here, stay right there if you want to, but.
yeah, so don't do it. Absolutely.
Yeah, no. I wish if I could have gone back. See, but nobody. You don't know something till you try it. And people always tell you, "Oh, it's horrible. It'll ruin your life." Yeah, it totally will.
Yeah.
It's because your mind is never the same, and you never feel the same. After you do that, it just messes everything up.
Yeah.
You don't have the same love for everything that you did, and you're not as connected with life. It's fucked up.
It takes everything from you. Like it consumes you. I told plenty of stories in my older videos. Once that 5 milligram Vicodin came into my life.
Well, you started out with Vicodin.
That was a wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had dogs my whole life, and the opiates was the number one priority. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It got desperate. So, lastly, if any family or friends see this video, do you want to say anything to them?
No, not really. No. No, not really. No, actually, I hope that they don't see it. I hope they don't see it. I'm not going to tell anybody about it, actually.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, just be careful, man. Like, you're an attractive woman. And,
Thank you.
And you're by yourself. Just be careful. And don't go to that hotel.
That's another thing
that you were telling me about.
I have problems with.
At least by yourself, don't go.
I see. That's another thing I have problems with too. All my friends, because I'm not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. I am not.
Do what
like,
you do. You know?
I'm really not. But so
those mornings just made me want to do it more. It's like, I'll show you what I made.
Yeah. Oh, don't go to the minks. Okay, I want to go.
I know, right? I'll see you there. All right. Well, thank you for your story. I'll give you my card. If you ever need help at all, or a question, or just want to talk, hit me up.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we could do another follow up down the road.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.